Good morning, children. Welcome to our social session. Yes, last week I explained you second lesson in geography. Okay, name of the lesson was Let us use the gratitude. Now this week we are going to learn third lesson in geography, comparing a globe and a map and field visit. Okay, so today I will explain the first part, that is comparing a globe and a map. Yes. Now in the previous lesson I taught you latitude, longitude. Okay. We had learned about prime meridian. Yes. And we learned graticule. Yeah. Lines of this latitude, longitude together, it makes graticule. And graticule helps us to locate places on the earth. Okay. It helps us to determine the location on the earth. In this lesson, let us compare a map and a globe and understand the difference between them. Okay. Now just see the picture on your screen. Yes. Here you can see a map, world map. Yeah, in figure A. Then second figure we have map of India, and in the third picture we can see a globe. Now what is a map and a globe? Let us understand the difference between it. Yes. Now globe is a replica of Earth. Okay. Now globe, it resembles our planet Earth. Look at the picture. See the picture of globe. On globe you can see the North Pole and the South Pole. You can see the line of equator, and there are different continents, and in blue color you could see the oceans. Okay, different oceans. And map, this is the world map. Yes, but here on the map you can see all the different continents clearly. Yes, and different oceans. Okay, so both map and a globe help us to locate places. It shows you where exactly the different continents and oceans are on the earth. But let us know the difference. Globe is spherical, same like a planet Earth. Okay, just now I told you it's a replica of our planet Earth. It resembles to our planet Earth. And map, it's drawn on a flat paper. Yes. And on globe you can only locate the places, yeah, the different continents and the countries. Yeah. And somewhat you can even understand the capital. But on map helps us to understand, yeah, the details about different countries. Yeah. Then ocean, regions. Suppose a map of India. Your on globe it's not possible to understand. Only some part of India is shown. But a map of India helps us to locate the different states, different regions. Okay. There are different types of map, like map of world map, then map of a country, different country like India or Pakistan, China. If you want to study the different regions in a particular country, suppose India, different states of in India, suppose for instance Maharashtra. So you have map of Maharashtra, then there are map of city. Okay. City map, suppose Mumbai, uh, Bangalore. Yeah. where you will be able to locate the different places. Okay, on globe it is not possible. Yes, to study minutely the detail, uh, uh, what we say description of place is not possible on globe. And whereas map, it's a flat piece of paper, it's drawn on a flat piece of paper, you could easily fold it, uh, put it in your pocket, in your bag, and carry wherever you want. But with globe, it's not possible. You can't carry it wherever you want. You can't put it in your pocket. Okay. Now, see on page number 17, children, there are few questions given there. Let us answer the questions. Okay. The first question is, which device is flat? So, which device is flat, children? A map is flat. Second question, which device is spherical? Spherical means round. Globe is spherical. Third, which of these devices allows you to see the entire area of the earth at the same time? So a map allows you to see entire area of the earth. Okay, entire places of the earth you can see the different continents, regions. Okay, but on globe it is not possible because only front side you could see, back side you have to again rotate it if you want to see the back side. But on map, whole world, yeah, picture of different continents, oceans, everything is seen at a glance. Okay. Which device allows you to see only one side of the earth at a time? It's a globe. Then next, which device can be used for studying a particular region in detail? Particular region in detail? A map. Just now I told you, particular region. For instance, map of Maharashtra. You want to study about different district in Maharashtra. You get to know about all the different regions. Okay, and that too in detail. Which device can be called a model of the earth? A globe is a device which can be called a model of the earth. Same like our earth, globe is also spherical. Yes. So with this, I have I have told you all these answers to the above questions. Now, next, we shall learn what is two-dimensional and three-dimensional figure. Now, maps are two-dimensional, whereas a globe is three-dimensional. Two-dimensional objects have length and width. Okay, for example, length and breadth. Flat piece of paper, you have a length and a width. Okay, the product of length and width helps us to define the area. In maths, you have learned that. Yes. Then three-dimensional objects have length, width, and height. The product of this provides volume. So globe is three-dimensional. It has a length, width, and even height. Yes. Then maps can be used to study the whole world or also region of limited extent. Small regions of the world, okay, a city or different places, district of limited extent, it can be explained in detail with the help of map. However, small or large the globe, it is only a representative model of the entire nation. Globe, it is a model of the entire earth. Okay, model of the entire earth. Yeah, which helps you to understand the different continents and oceans as well as you could see the lines of latitude and longitude, North Pole, South Pole on the globe. Now let us learn in detail two-dimensional and three-dimensional. Just now I explained two-dimensional objects have length and width. Example, map, paper, blackboard, tabletop, land, all these are two-dimensional. A surface having two dimensions, length and width, is called two-dimensional. Yes? Then three-dimensional, an object having three dimensions such as length, width, height. Height means thickness, okay, is called three-dimensional. Example, a duster, box, glass, pot, hill, the moon, etc. is three-dimensional. I hope you understood this, the difference between a map and a globe. Okay. Now, see page number 17. Yes, there is this picture of how to draw a map with the help of a globe. Yeah, it's shown here in Do You Know. So here you can see a globe, children. Yeah, and there is a light, okay, placed on the globe. Okay, light is focused on the globe. On the other side, you can see a screen, same like a projector in movie theater and all. You must have seen, no? Behind there is a projector. When it's on, then the picture you could see on the big screen. Same way, there is in order to draw a map of the whole world, first a wire globe is prepared. Just see, there are lines there, latitude and longitude. There is a wire, okay. With the help of wire, these lines are made, latitude and longitude, okay. This is a wire globe. Wire globe is prepared. And there on the left hand side, you could see a source of light is placed inside the globe, okay. And then on the right hand side, the projection of the wire reticule is obtained on paper. Yes, latitude and longitude together makes reticule, I told you. And then this is projected on the paper. Okay, this projection is used to draw maps. Thus, a reticule is essential for drawing the map of the earth or any part of it. Yeah, so this projection is helped to draw map. Okay, and reticule is very important for drawing map of the earth or any part of the earth. If you want to know, then reticule helps you to understand it. That is how a two-dimensional map is obtained on paper from a three-dimensional. This is how a map is drawn from three-dimensional globe. Globe is a three-dimensional object, and with the help of globe, we can draw two-dimensional map. Yeah, I hope you understood this first part of the lesson, that is comparing a globe and a map. Thank you.